Well, it's our forecasting and scheduling for our agents who are on the phones. We basically assist our patients for our clinics up in New York, especially in the 5 boroughs. And whenever they need an appointment or schedule an appointment or have questions about their health, they call the 800 number, which routes them to our contact centers. And then what we do is we analyze those patterns using Verint to put the staffing in the right places. Well, for one, from a user standpoint, for me to look at what an agent does on a day, the way they break down the different states is really good. How it breaks it down by interval, whether it be 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or a full day. The way visually it looks is really, really good. Another thing is also doing mass scheduling big groups of people, like hundreds of schedules as opposed to doing them one at a time. Putting the breaks and lunches, the optimization, it does really well. Just being able also for someone like a novice to come in and not have much background in the industry and having to show them how it works, it's pretty straightforward. So a lot of people, they catch on quickly with it. Well, I guess the ability to gather data as far as specifics that we need in our industry, and I'm only speaking of our group, being able to see average handle time, shrinkage in a real-time state. I think that's probably where it comes through as we need more robust technology on it, because right now in the version that we're using, we don't really see it in a real time. We kind of get it afterwards, maybe 15 minutes, 30 minutes later. A strong 8. I would say strong suited when it comes to creating campaigns. It's really straightforward, creating schedules, creating blocks of schedules for a particular group, and also being able to fine tune it. Those are really the points that I've noticed over the last 2 years. Some things that I guess I wish that it could do would be more drag and drop, so to speak. I know in other platforms you're able to just move groups just by clicking and dragging them, highlighting them, moving them over. Whereas this one's a little bit more intentional. It's kind of move, next step, move, next step, move. If it was just more graphical. Well, I don't know if it still exists, but I used to use Nice IEX. I used to use Avaya phone systems also that had their own workforce management software suite as well. Those were older versions, so compared to those, this one's way ahead of them. But I do see some things where I kind of gosh, I wish I was just able to do this with this program from those other programs, yeah. Well, with Verint, what we've been able to do is we've been able to see where we actually have, I guess, before they were so reliant on Verint, they were kind of just looking at it from a bird's eye view and just saying, okay, based on our history, we need to have this many bodies here and this many bodies there. Whereas with Verint, what we've been able to do is we've been able to use the analytics built into it to kind of put those people in the spots where they need to be. And then instead of spending all that money and having people work additional hours or come in early or stay late, we've been able to predict those things in advance and prevent those from happening. So definitely some cost savings there. Wow. Well, they actually have had a huge impact. We've actually seen improvements in a lot of our lines of business where we've been able to say, Instead of traditionally going this route, we could do some flexibility, and based on what we see with Verint, we could do this and we could still be okay. We don't have to overburden this agent population with coming in all these crazy hours. We just put them in this place that we need them. Oh, we've been dying to get the mobile app. We've been wanting to get it. We're just going through the approval processes, and I think right now it's kind of like in a hold, so to speak. So yeah, so we definitely want that because we understand how much flexibility that would give to our agents to be able to just go in and like look for themselves in case they need to schedule a PTO day or something came up and they want to move around some time or make some changes to their schedule. That's when we feel that this mobile app would open up a great door of possibilities for our business. Yeah. Although I don't pay for it, but yeah, I think it does. I would like for them to like probably put some more into it, so that way we can get some more bells and whistles, like the mobile app. So I am. I go through and try to find the other things that we use, and a lot of times I'm taking down another path, and they show me something that was there that I just always overlook, and they're like, no, look at this, and look what this thing can do, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty neat. So yeah, so very, very happy about it. I certainly hope so. I certainly hope so, yeah. I wasn't around then, but I mean, I think in the past 2 years though, with the group that we have there now, with our backgrounds using other products, I mean, going to this one really wasn't that much of a stretch. So that tells you something about the product itself. That's a good question. Yeah.